317 main card. That's right. Should be a good one here. All right. Welcome to Rips Card Rip. Sorry, that was a bit of a fumble trying to get the stream started, but we're live on eBay Live and YouTube as always. Hope everybody's having a great start to your Saturday evening. I'm trying to get all the internet connected here, trying to figure out how I can get this card so I can watch it while we're ripping here, but it's going to take just a second. Anyhow, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning customer, welcome back. John Stryker, what's going on? We ripped a case of Hobby last night. It was awesome. Tons of case hits, 2 Helix, John Jones auto, all sorts of action. We got Hobby tonight, 10 o'clock, running just a couple minutes behind. Kyle Smith, what's up? If you're here for Hobby and Delight's at 11:30, so we're going to be here all night long ripping it. If you guys love this stuff, I got a Hobby case tomorrow night, so this is the spot for UFC. I've watched a lot of breakers that can't pronounce the names, don't even know who the fighters are. That's not what you're going to get here. We were watching the fights. I had a ton of money on Terrence McKinney by finish, so I am rolling, and then I had Delgado. By finish as well, and he finished him in about 10 seconds. So I am rolling tonight. Things are good. John Stryker's got a fresh cup of coffee. Very good. So we're 2 for 2 here. Just living the dream. I can't believe McKinney and Delgado both just destroyed the guy. McKinney landed 1 strike. I don't even think Delgado had to, but it was just wild. So we're off to a great start. If you are going to be watching, I didn't have RoboCop. I didn't like that fight at all, and I didn't play RoboCop at all anywhere in DraftKings either, so that might come back to bite me at the end of the night. I'm not a big RoboCop guy. I also hate Hermanson, so I'm just kind of, with both of them, I just didn't want to watch that fight and have any vested interest in it, so I saw it. RoboCop looked really good. Hermanson looked like Hermanson always does, except for when he fought Joe Pyfer and still managed to figure that one out. But here we are. Again, so much of this night is about UFC 317, but we have UFC Chrome. Last night's case was nuts. Hopefully this one is too. We'll rip the full case. We'll do a recap at the end, and we'll get these shipped out within 2 business days, safely and securely like we always do. Thank you for choosing to break here with me. If you're in both breaks, Delight will be at 11:30 Eastern time. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I cannot figure out why the internet is not working on my stream that I went ahead and paid for, so that's good. I guess I'll figure that out. All right. Here we go. Let's pop this case. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for down in the live, please do. This is a fresh case. I actually pre-ordered this one from Topps. I get a lot of my cases all over the place, but this one is the only one that I'll be ripping that I pre-ordered from Topps. So let's see. Perhaps the one directly from them is the good one. Who knows? All right, 12 boxes. Sorry, I'm trying to get this feed to come back up. I want to see these fights. I want to be able to talk about what's going on. But for whatever reason, the internet just does not want to cooperate here. I've got all the breaks on different internet connections. I've got my home internet, and apparently they don't want to let me watch the fights. So that's cool. That's cool. And this next fight's a good one. The next fight's a real good one. 12 hobby boxes, 12 packs per. Probably about an hour and 15 on this. MVP was nice to you. There we go. Well, hopefully you catch a nice case again tonight. Here we go. Just give me 1 sec here and we'll get started. Just trying to figure out why this won't connect. There we go. All right. We are going to start the case either way. There we go. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's have a wild case tonight. $12 packs per, 12 cards per. Here we go. Let's do it. Shevchenko and Chepe. There we go. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for, please do. All right. There's a Usman negative. Sean Brady to 199. Sean Silva purple. Poetan. All your purples, refractors, negatives, all that will be sleeved and loaded before it ships to you. But for the sake of the live break, we just sleeve and load the real good stuff and recap it. Good luck, everybody. You're a little late. This is the second pack, so no Josh Vans yet. Ludovic Klein. How about Brandon Royval at a 99? Pratez is a nice one, red and blue. I think Josh Van gets wrecked tonight, but there's a chance I'm wrong. I don't know why he took this fight on such short notice. Royval's a dangerous guy. We'll see if I'm right or wrong, but I think he gets wrecked. There's DeRitter, purple. Rainer DeRitter. Pulled a couple of his autos last night. Kyle's got Tapuria. We didn't pull any Ilya last night, so maybe we do tonight. I've got a lot of money on Ilya tonight. Sermonara, Dalby. There is Brian T-City Ortega, Sermonara. Tell you, look good tonight was Tracy Cortez. Pretty dominant performance. Orange. Oh, yeah, we got an orange. Nakamura negative. Patty, the Batty at a 25. That's 2 straight nights we pulled a Patty auto. There's Meatball Molly McCann. Enjoy your retirement. Nice Patty. Patty's a problem. A lot of people doubted Patty, said he was all talk. He's pretty good. Pretty good on the feet, pretty good in grappling. Good luck beating that guy. You think Royval gets TKO'd? I don't know. I think Royval is better everywhere. But I hope maybe you're right, maybe I'm right. We'll see. Jan Machado Gary. Hill, Tail the Tape, Baby Shark, Tabitha Ritchie to 50. The Baby Shark. There we go. I just don't think Josh Van's that good. When he got just absolutely wrecked by Energy, I just lost any interest in him because Charles Johnson stinks, like, pretty badly. For Josh Van to just get destroyed by a guy that had no grappling and isn't that good of a striker, for him to get destroyed on the feet like that, I was like, all right. But for me, that was the end. Like, I just have no interest in betting him ever again. I'm sure he'll probably run right through Royval, who's better on the feet and better in the grappling tonight, because that's how MMA math works. But there's Casey O'Neill, there's Sean Brady, Poetan, Refractor, Pavlovich. We shall see. All right, Juliana Pena, Esteban Ribovics to 150, Bellato, Rocky. Again, we'll be here for about an hour ripping hobby. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits. We put all the good ones on the wall here. And then we do a recap at the end. Hopefully you guys are watching the fights, enjoying the night. So far, it's been a pretty good card. A lot of finishes. Dalby, Joshua Kulabau, Oralby. Man, Oralby's fight last weekend was awesome. He's a lot of fun. Non-stop stop action. T-Rex McKinney was my big play of the night, and I couldn't believe he got it done so fast against Slava Claus. All right, Renato Moicano. I do have some money on Moicano as well. I just think he's beaten everybody that wasn't Islam, and he's wrecked them all relatively easily. So we'll see if I'm right. I don't know. I don't know. All right, box 2. Box 1 was just boring other than Patty. Box 1. I love Money Moicano. Love him. He's so good on the mic. So much fun. A lot of action in the ring. When he beat up Benoit Saint-Denis really good. Like, Saint-Denis just destroyed one of my Bonfils. Like, Saint-Denis no joke. I mean, Saint-Denis is really good, and Moicano made him look like he shouldn't even be in the same sport. So we'll see. I think Dariush may be over the hill, but we'll see. We shall see. Again, hopefully you guys are enjoying the fights. This one I had no vested interest in. I think Peyton Talbot against Cameron Simon. I loved Cameron Simon. Watched a lot of him. And when he got destroyed by this guy, I was like, wow, this guy's a problem. There's Randy Brown, Cyril Gahn, Colby. But then he just got handled by a journeyman grappler. So I don't know. I feel like Lima might actually have more of the dog in him in this fight. We'll see. This might be the man. I think it might be. Here we go. Angela Hill. Joel Alvarez is so good. Is this the man? Oh, this is a let's go. Jan Machado Gary, one in like 5 cases. There we go. We just keep hitting case hits in this stuff. Case hits everywhere. Jan Machado Gary is awesome. Doing the Connor strut. Awesome hit. We got a let's go. Let's go. Joel Alvarez. I have a couple of his gold prisms in the collection. He's insanely good. I wish he fought more, because I think he's probably as good as it gets in that division, but we'll see. Bukowski's purple. All card show, all card ship. I don't read you every single name. You can see them. We don't scream and yell over every single card. Pretty laid back channel. If you like what you see here, there's Miranda Fear the Maverick, Conor McGregor. Who's that? Godinez Gonzalez. But all card show, all card ship. They'll get to you safely and securely every single time, as you can see from our feedback if you're new here. Aliev, there's Sean Strickland to 199, the future. I'll be curious to see if Lima takes him down. I would take him down right away. If this guy can't wrestle or grapple at all, no reason to stand with this guy. Just take him down. Just take him down. All right, we got Hyunsung Park, tail of the tape, Sean Brady. Man, Sean Brady's good out of 150. Sean Brady. You need this one to go to decision. I don't. Ooh, we got a redemption. Ishmael Bonfim. There we go. It's one of my Bonfims, Calvin Cater. Redemption. Chrome rookie autograph of Steven Urseg. All right, Steven. Not a big Urseg guy. Bores me to death, but I know a lot of people are fans of his. There you go, Lima. Lima already trying to take him down, but struggling. All right, we got an Aqua Laser. There's Marcos. Jean Silva to 175. Nice one there. Sugar Sean. There he goes, right to the ground. If you can't stop a takedown, it's going to be tough sledding. All right. Grant Dawson. I think his nickname is KGD. There's Moicano on the back. Ankalaev, Luana Santos out of 199 auto. All right, with 2 boxes in, we got nothing crazy yet. We're just ripping boxes. Gold rookie Toshiomi Kazama. That's a cool one. Virna Jean Dijoba. She's such a problem in that division. Love watching her fight. Virna. All right, box 3. Here we go. This is a good fight. All right, box 3. Here we go. All right, we got T-City Aqua. If I'm a Peyton Talbot investor right now, I'm wondering what I was investing in, man. This guy. Whew. If someone wants to stand and strike with him, sure. Jeff Molina. There's Kyle Bahalio. But I'll be honest, this is kind of what I expected right now. Jamal Hill. Mario Bautista. Poetan. That looks like a... Uh-oh. Mario Bautista. Vinicius Oliveira. Blue to 150. Jonathan Martinez. Colby Chaos Covington. Vinicius to 150. Ariane De Silva. T. Ferg. Hanato Moicano, Mac Dern, Tai Tuivasa. All right, we got to see something here. Let's see some autos. Shamil Gaziv, Kyle Bahalio to 99, Shara. Waiting on our autos here in box 3 of 12. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing like last night's case with all the case hits and fun autos. Let's see if we can get there. Couple of boring boxes. Let's get going here. Amir Albazi. There's Macy, the future barber. She didn't do herself any favors by not being able to make the walk against Aaron Blanchfield. Bellato. Love the R. Bellato. Rebovix. It's the worst auto I've ever seen. R. Bellato in all non-cursive letters. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Macy Barber again. Luana Pinheiro. Colby Covington to 150. Chaos to 150. We got one more auto coming here. I'm going to take a quick intermission after this box. Every 3 or 4 boxes, we take a 30-second break. Reset. Get ready to come back strong. Come on, let's see something. Gaziv. Kyle. And the final pack. Let's get something going here. How about Alexa Grasso? Marks of a Champion. First one of those I've seen auto. All right. Alexa Grasso. Marks of a Champion. All right, we'll be right back. 30 seconds. We'll get going again. Just a boring start so far, but we'll get there. We'll get going. All right, we're back. Let's shake off those first 3 boxes that didn't do much for anyone. Let's get going now. Let's get going. Yeah, Tata looks fine. Looks just fine. He's more of like an insanely good striker, but he's just doing okay in the grappling. It's kind of a boring, super boring fight. This is what I expected. I didn't use either of these guys on DraftKings. I felt like it was going to be a fight that wasn't going to be a finish. So far it looks like I was right, but we'll see. Yeah, Tata looks fine. I wouldn't say he's looking good. I think he looks fine. If you watched him against Simon, he looked like a world beater, like unstoppable. Petr Yan, now he just looks like some guy that is in the division fighting another guy. There's Fernando Padilla, Aspinall, T-City, Bo Nickel. All right, let's see something here. Kieran Silva, Conor McGregor. Love that photo. Joanna Jacek. Nice Conor. Nice Conor. Miranda Fear the Maverick. No action at all in that pack. All right, come on. Strickland again. Ribovics. Volkanovski. Cool one. Refractor. Sheesh. There's Talbot getting his back taken. It's going to slide off there. I don't know. Blue Wave. Come on, give us a cool Blue Wave. Patty the Batty. Manuel Torres at a 75. Rocky. I have it 1-1 going into the third here. I don't know how you guys are judging this one. I got it 1-1. Pretty clear 1-1. Talbot lost the first, won the second. Didn't really do any damage anywhere, but didn't really get hurt either. Island Perez, Trey Waters, auto. Curtis Razor Blades. King Green was in there. It's Trey Waters. All right. I got it 1-1 in a very boring fight. A fight that suggests that neither of these guys have any future. But we'll see. Michelle Pereira. Patty the Batty is everywhere tonight. Sadikov, man, his fight was awesome last week. Sadikov. Well, FMMA in here spamming us out, trying to get us to join your premium Discord. Be well, my friend. Be well. Good luck. I don't join anybody's premium Discords. I watch the fights myself. I don't need anybody's picks, but thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye. Pierre Rodriguez, Peyton Talbot. All right. Let's see if we can't find a cool auto. Tracy Cortez off a hot performance tonight. Prohaska. Tracy Cortez was great everywhere tonight. Great everywhere. Almost got a finish. Almost got a finish. Yadong Song. Roman Kopylov. Refractor Redemption. Dolidze representing Case Hit. Oh, man. You're going to keep going, and you're going to get blocked. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Do not come in. Do not come in and just keep going. Don't just come in and keep going with it. Nobody wants you to keep spamming us with your Discord. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Kopylov, Case Hit. All right, here we go. Man, YouTube it's the worst of the worst. That's why we're live on eBay Live. Bellato, to 175. How about Saruki into 99? Throwback. All right. 4 boxes in. Nothing great. Just a boring case so far. Let's see if we can't fix it. See if we can fix it. Come on. All right, let's go. It's time to see something wild. Peyton Talbot better be careful. Better be careful. He's going to lose a split decision. God, what a bad fight. What a terrible fight. All right, here we go. Here we go. Morales, Virna, Jean Dijoba. Guskov, Sandhagen, Sean Brady. Got a blue. Sean Matsumoto to 150. Joe Anderson Brito. Jan Machado Gary, Sugar Sean. Jan Jaunan, Michael Chandler, Iron Mike, Michael Chandler again. This looks like a Frozen Fractor. Give us a rookie. Josh Van is a cool negative. Frozen Fractor. Ugh. Derek Lewis. -5 out of 0. D. Lewis. There he is. Cool Frozen Fractor. One of my favorite fighters to ever watch. But when you catch a Frozen Fractor, at this point, you're not hoping for a Derek Lewis. Still a cool card. Derek Lewis, -5 out of 0. The Black Beast. Derek, why'd you take your shorts off? Still the best interview question of all time. His answer, even better. Those of you who've been watching MMA for a long time, if you don't like Derek Lewis, you and I are very different. All right, let's see something here. Jaregui, how about Octagon Legends, Charles Dubronx Oliveira. Vinicius, nice Connor, big ticket. Charles Oliveira. All right. Kazama, Karen Silva, Ilya Tapuria. Who you guys got in the main event tonight? You got Ilya or you got Charles? You got Charles Dubronx Oliveira. I think Charles is the most overrated fighter in the history of fighting. I think Ilya walks through him in 2 minutes, but pretty good chance I'm wrong. We'll see. Habib Marab to 10. Nice Marab. That's such a sick card. Whew. I think Ilya just destroys him. Aaron Blanchfield, Jillian Robertson coming out there. All right. I guess we'll see. Everybody was worried about Ilya missing weight. People started freaking out, saying, oh, I think he might have missed weight. He didn't miss weight. Wasn't some big fix was in to get him to make weight. He's moving up a weight class. Gregory, Robocop, Rodriguez, Melissa Mullins. All right. I'm glad I avoided that fight. I wouldn't have bet anybody. I would have bet it to go to a decision. John Stryker. Congrats on your fight going to decision. That fight was awful. Leron Murphy, T. Ferg, Dreykus. I think Peyton Talbot might be the most overhyped. Whew. He stinks. Jeez, oh man, does he stink. That fight stunk. All right, let's see something. This will get us to the halfway point. It's been a pretty boring case so far. Frozen Fractors. We got a Marab to 10. Patty. We got a crazy Let's Go of Jan Machado Gary. Little Jean Silva hit, but otherwise just kind of boring. Autos have been just blah. Oliveira. That's right, John Stryker. Let's get you some free cards. The next fight will be important to me. I'd like to see Moicano win. That would help me a lot. Tai Tuivasa. Mirzakhanov. Josh Van. Pratez Purple. Manel Kopp. Starboy. It's a cool nickname. I will say that. Josh Van. Not a big Josh fan myself, but still a cool one there. Josh Van, one of the top rookie chases in the product. I thought Poetan was the only buy. Oh, there are buybacks in this. I didn't know that. I did not know they announced it. Bob Whitaker, Kyler Phillips, Costa. I guess that makes sense. Are they the buybacks, or is it just the winner of that fight is the buyback? Because they only did one last year, right? Wasn't it just Poetan? I guess that would explain why those spots went nuts. HOF City, what's going on, man? Youngsong Park. The winner of that fight. Okay, cool. I got Dustin in that fight. I don't think there's any way Dustin loses his retirement fight, but Uzdemir, how about Iron Mike Chandler, base? Sadly, it's like a $10 card, but I do like him. Pajeda and Aspinall, we'll go to random on that. Split decisions. Michael Chandler's lost a lot of fights, man. He's a stud. Love watching him fight. Non-stop action, but he sure does lose a lot. That one will go to random at the end. Kyler Murray's here watching. So Mark the Hammer Coleman, nice. All right, we got a green and an aqua here. We got Shara. We got Sean Woodson, the sniper. Sean O'Malley, Yuri to 99. I really would like to see Benel Dariush lose this fight. I love Money Moicano. Come on, baby. That'll make me 4 for 4 if Money Moicano can win this fight. And then I need my boy Kai Kara and Ilya to close it out. But I had T-Rex, and I had the guy that was fighting Hyder Emil. Delgado, I think is his name. Didn't really know much about him, but I knew everybody was on Hyder Emil. I was like, why is the other guy favored? I just couldn't figure out why the other guy was favored, and everybody was like, oh, Hyder Emil. Jalton Maladino, Conor McGregor, Sean O'Malley Refractor. If everybody's betting one person, but the other guy's favored, generally you want to bet the other guy. Waldo Cortez Acosta. There's Nick Dalby. John Silva rookie refractor is a nice one. That'll be sleeved and loaded when it ships to you, I promise you. Yeah, that fight's a toss-up. I just think Dustin has more power. He's not going to stand there like Gaethje did and let himself get clipped in the middle of the ring at the end of it. I mean, he'll throw with him, but Dustin's such a technical boxer. Bellato. It's just very different in every way than Gaethje. Dustin is. It's gonna be a rough fight, I think, for Mr. Max after getting his chin finally cracked. Kyler Phillips, Javid Basharat. Last pack, and we are at the halfway point of the case. Whew. All right. Manel Kopp, Starboy, Sean Brady, the Beast, Manol, Fio. All right. First half of the case, just okay. Not nearly as good as last night's first half, so let's see if we can pick it up. Starboy. All right. Six boxes left to go. Here we go. Good luck. If you haven't hit yet, you got half a case left to go. Anybody got a big, strong feeling about any of these fights? Anybody got a big wager they want to place? First round finish, second round, something crazy? Anybody got something they're feeling real strong about? Let me know. I always love to know. I love to bet fights, so if you guys can give me something you're crazy about, let me hear it. Money Moicano just wrecked. Santanitu, Lucindo. How was Lima Talbot? It was a boring fight if you ask me. Lima was pressing the grappling. Talbot was just a little bit stronger everywhere. 29-28. Talbot. Boring fight though, not a lot of action. Don't really have any desire to watch either guy fight for a while. Personally. Covington, Marina Rodriguez, Simon. Moicano is such a good interview. Listen to this guy. All right, let's see something. Come on. Naimov. There's Poetan. Come on, let's see something. Connor. Menon. Balato. Is that my girl? Yep. Karkara. Jean Dijoba. Love her. I bet her every time. I've made a lot of money betting her. Nobody wants to bet her. She just wrecks everyone. Takes them down. 12. HOF City. 12. 12 boxes. 1 pack per box. Michelle Pejeda. Meatball. Refractor. Deuce Bigelow. God. That movie's... That's from my era, HOF City. I'm 42 years old. That was like Deuce Bigelow. Some great movies in that era. All right, come on. Let's see something here. There's Luana Pinheiro, Baby Shark, a bunch of base cards. Come on. We got another redemption. Here we go. We got Johnny Bones. Bruno. Split decisions. Who the heck is that? Jones Silva. Nice one there. We'll get that one to random. And our redemption is... Come on, give us a crazy redemption. Congrats. You're due to receive a Marks of a Champion of Jean Wiley. Nice one there. Jean. The redemptions have all been good. We got Oliveira, Wiley, somebody else. I don't remember. Nice Johnny Bones, Anderson Silva. That'll go to random at the end. Kazama. Sugar Sean. Aqua. Sugar Sean, Aqua, nice one there. Jean Silva, red and blue. We got a refractor, a red and blue, and an aqua laser. So Jean Silva spot's doing pretty well. Certainly paid off your break. You got 5 boxes left to go to get it into the Real Positive Zone, Max Holloway, Jonathan Martinez, base, Marina, Wanderlei Silva, the Axe Murderer. Give me a better nickname of all time. Give me a better nickname than the Axe Murderer. Like, if you're a fighter and your nickname's not the Axe Murderer, you don't want to fight the guy that's nickname is the Axe Murderer. It's just awesome. Stipe, nice Bo Nickel. Rayner. DeRitter. Bo Nickel, man, did he get destroyed by Rayner DeRitter. And I'm curious to see Rayner fight next time. Like, he should be fighting a top 5 guy. I mean, he just destroyed Bo Nickel. Like, it was one of the most one-sided fights I've seen in a long time. Like, he should get a top 5 guy. I don't know if he's booked yet, but whew, DeRitter, my gosh. The jiu-jitsu's off the charts, and the knees and the striking, if those start to come to fruition, holy moly, is that guy good. All right. What is this? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is box 8 of 12. Good luck. Ooh, I see Radiating Rookies. Last night we pulled Peyton Talbot. There's Johnny Martinez. There's Joe Anderson Brito. Temba. And Island Perez. There's a nice Island Perez. All right, Island. Island Perez. Nice one there. Radiating Rookies. She's tough. She's tough. The grappling is next level. He's fighting Robert Whitaker. It's like a step down. I don't like that fight for him at all. I think he destroys him. Wow. Sadikov. I don't like that fight at all. Robert Whitaker's just a point fighter. It's just a boring fight. I don't know. I guess I get it. Mackenzie Dern, Tatiana Suarez, Jan Machado Gary, insert refractor. But Whitaker just doesn't, I don't know. No Robert Whitaker fight ever excites me, ever. Here we go. Suarez, we got Jamal Hill. He retired, didn't he? I think I heard that earlier. First Brito hit. Jamal Hill, it was probably time. If he did retire, it's probably time. He had a good run. He's not getting back to that level. Urseg, red and blue rookie. All right, that one looks fun. We got a refractor auto, Amir Albazi, and Stipe. Out of 199, my boy Stipe. Raul Rosas, big ticket. Whitaker, right on cue. Cool Stipe. On cards Stipes are always cool. We take those. Breakers speak. We'll take that. Let's do Patty here. Stipe there. All right. Still kind of a boring case. We're still waiting for a crazy card. Dudakova. Is that one stuck? Yep. Stuck to Saeed. Poetan. Dariush has got the full head of just gray hair. He looks like me. I got the gray hair too, Benil. I got it too, buddy. But I don't fight as good as you do. All right, here we go. Josh Van. Kevin Holland. King Green. Derek Lewis. Fareed Basharat Auto. Aspinall. T-City. Peyton Talbot. Fareed rookie auto. All right. One cutoff fight doesn't go to ground because his ground game stinks. Guess we'll see. Urseg, we got Tracy Cortez. Nice one out of 75. Dudakova. Yeah, his bottom ground game stinks for sure. Hamza. I haven't seen a lot of Hamza cards out of this set yet. Garimbo, Derek Lewis, Forrest Griffin to 99. Nice one. Nice Forrest Griffin. All right, 4 boxes left to go. Still waiting on a monster card. Just a boring case. This whole case has been like watching that Peyton Talbot fight. Let's see if we can't fix it here. Box 9. Empty. Gold. Could be an auto. Let's find out. Yo, Kai Asakura to 50. 24 to 50. Nice one. Stipe. Volk. Asakura. Nice one there. Very nice. Gold autos. We like those. Helix coming. We pulled 2 in last night's case. I don't know how common that is. Here comes an octagon of Oral Buy to 8. 6 of 8. Oral Buy. Nice one there. Oral Buy is such a stud. Non-stop action in this guy's fights. Nice Oral Buy. Got a Derek Lewis there. Basharat. Tuivasa on the back. I think I see orange in here. I do. Looks like a Future Stars auto. Cortez and Mario Bautista to 25. How about a gold and an orange in the same box? Big ticket, Jamal Hill. Mario Bautista, orange. He just crushed Patchy Mix. Just absolutely destroyed him. That was one of my favorite bets of the year. Nice Bautista. May not be the most valuable card in the world. Sure do. I sure do have a John Jones autograph card. I got a bunch of them. Here's a gold coming at us again. Gold. Island Perez. Look at Island Perez. Gold out of 50. Island is crushing. He stand. Island is everywhere tonight. She's got the radiating rookies and the gold. Sure that's not stuck. Colby. Volk. Jean Dioba. Pantoja. Oh. Oh. Oh, Moicano. Oh, my God. This dude is gone. End him. Finish it. Cyril gone. Patty. Nice Patty. Oh, man. He just crushed him with that hit. Oh, my Lord. And he's just scrambling everywhere to get out of there. Nice Patty. Patty's been hitting. Man. That definitely stole him the round. Oh. Man. I love watching Moicano fight. Sarukian. Great round. Moicano stole that round at the end there. Man. Oh, we got a Kings. I think, yeah. All kings. Here we go. Sugar Sean. Nice case hit there. Sugar Sean. Saw a couple of these last night. These are good looking cards. Wish they had parallels of them. Super Fractor. Maybe they do have them. I just don't know. I haven't seen one, but that's a good looking card. Super would be sick. Ooh, it's a good punch right there. Sean Brady out of 199. Curtis Razor Blades. We got 3 boxes left to go. Again, if you're here for Breaker's Delight, that's going to be at 11:30. Hopefully we're on time for that. We might be running just a minute or two behind. We were running about 5 minutes behind on this one, so we'll see if we get there. Here we go. We got Brito. Whew. Colby to 50. Colby to 50. Chaos. Covington to 50. Again, we'll do a quick recap at the end here. All right. Three boxes left. Here we go. All right. Patty, how about a Pantoja to 50? Gold. Pantoja to 50. Tail the tape. Good looking card there. Golds are starting to pop out here. Muniz. Song. Rachmanov. Berserker. We pulled the same card last night. Case hit. Exact same card. Exact same Berserker from last night. There we go. Man, Benil Dariush stinks. Ugh. What a horrible fighter. Just jump and pray. Asakura. If you're just a grappler who can't strike, I have no interest. None. I never have. But like, Benil Dariush tried to stand with him for a round, got wrecked, and now it's just, the rest of this fight is just toast. Ugh. Tom Aspinall to 199. Raul Rosas. Patty again. Luana Pinheiro. Corey Sandhagen. Aaron Blanchfield. Nice one there, Doc G to 199. Chael P and Sean Strickland. Nice. That'll go to random again. That's young Chael Sonnen in that one. Couple to go to random here. Ankalaev, Chaos Covington. We got 2 boxes left to go. Still waiting on something crazy. No reds, no supers, no nothing crazy. Josh Van again, same base auto we already saw. Michelle Pajeda. 2 Josh Van autos. These are on some thicker stock too, so that's cool. Josh Van. Vitor Petrino, Marcus McGee. Holloway. Barboza. Habib, negative. Randy Rude Boy Brown. Orange. Melissa Mullins. She just got beat pretty badly in her last fight. Melissa Mullins. In fact, if I was Sean Shelby, I would probably cut her. That last fight was so bad, I would never watch her fight again. Absolutely terrible fighter. Melissa Mullins, congrats, we got that spot. You got an orange. She's awful. Two boxes left. Good luck. All right, we got Moicano. We got Moicano up against Dariush in the battle of guys who don't matter. In a very boring fight again. Dariush wants to lay and pray. Moicano wants to strike. Let's see who wins. Here we go. Box 11. Got a couple to go to random. We got to get live by 11:30 for the next case. Here we go. DeRitter, of course, hits again. Every case. Minnow. DeRitter with the green and the blue last night. We got the base tonight. DeRitter's awesome. John Jones to 250. Carlos Prates Helix. There you go. Case hit Helix. Helix. Helix Prates. If you like Carlos Prates. I don't. He's overrated. The only fighting nerd I don't think is overrated is John Silva. I think he's tough. Kyle Bahalio is kind of overrated to me, but I'm not into Prates either. We got an orange. Here we go. Costa Brady Heastan. That's a crappy orange out of 25. Diego Lopez Youthquake. Man, those are tough to hit. Those are one in like 7 cases. The case hits are everywhere in this product. I'll tell you that. They threw so many in there that it's almost impossible not to hit them, but that's about as good a one as you're going to get. Nice Youthquake. Brady Heastan with the old BH Auto. Whoever said Helix incoming, you saw the future. Basharat. Petrino to 175. Jan. Max Connor. Davison, Marina, Jamal Hill Refractor. Tuivasa, Davison Blue. Kizraev, the highlight, Justin Gaethje. Simon. We got another Kings. Alex Pajeda. Razor Blades to 150. All sorts of action, but nothing crazy. Nothing like to jump up and down about out of the case. Let's see if we can't find something super fractor. Red, Wild. T-City is not going to do it. Claudio Ribera. All right, we got one box left to go. Let's see if we can find it. Good luck, y'all. We got Delight coming after this. The main card has been massively disappointing and super boring so far. The prelims were great, but as usual, when you get to the guys that everybody thinks are good, they all suck. Beneil Dariush, if I ever have to watch him fight again. Whew. Although I don't think I've ever really watched a Beneil Dariush fight. He's terrible. He's been terrible for so long. Josh Van, purple. I wouldn't give the fight to either. I just call it a draw to make sure nobody got a win bonus there. Neither fighter deserves that fight. Both stink. Both of them stink. Saeed Anderson Silva. You can't support fights like that. Ugh. So bad for the sport. Pantoja, Cyril Gahn to 199. Rose. Hanato probably should win the fight. The only guy to do any damage in the entire fight. But taking somebody down and laying there doesn't do anything. But either way, I wouldn't give anybody that fight. I think that's let's see. Dustin Poirier, Wanderlei again. Not these guys, man. I like to watch the Bonfims. I like to watch Ishmael and Gabriel Bonfim. Ikram Aliskarov, Future Stars Auto. Oliveira, big ticket. I like to watch Yuri Prohaska. I like to watch guys that are action. Non-stop action. I don't like to watch guys that gas in one round and have no interest in fighting. Like I want to watch action. Terrence McKinney. I like to watch all sorts of guys, but not these two guys. These two I could afford to never watch again. Joe Anderson Brito to 75. Michael Chandler, win or lose, always fun. Oof. And now Beneil Dariush is going to get another fight like against the top level guy. Ugh. So bad. Alexa Grasso to 10. 7 to 10. That's a good one. Michael Chandler to 5. How about a red? Iron Mike. 1 to 10 and 1 to 5. That's a fun pack. It's a sick card. Love to watch Michael Chandler fights. Look at that. Nice Chandler. Alexa Grasso. I don't like to watch Alexa Grasso. Her fights always suck. She stinks. Grasso to 10. All right, we got 4 packs left to go. We got to go to random on some of these. This case has been just okay. Just okay. Naimov. There's the best auto in the game. Christian Leroy Duncan. Look at that auto. Awesome. Kazama. I can't get over how bad that fight was. Whew. Even Joe Rogan's just like, ugh. Yeah, man, you really dominated the grappling by not doing anything, standing there, laying on him. Tracy Cortez to 199. The UFC has so many events nowadays, and they try to pepper these pay-per-views with good fights. But when you throw Beneil Dariush on a pay-per-view, you know you're in trouble. You're in trouble. This guy's absolutely the most boring fighter in the history of the world. And Moicano's 5 years past his prime. I don't even think he wants to be in there, but he's making so much money. He's like, he doesn't even train hard anymore. He's making so much money, he doesn't care. Doesn't have to. Cameron Simon, Guskov, Macy Barber. Last pack of the case. Just an okay case. No crazy cards. So far, the Chandler Red is cool. Blanchfield again. Jan. All right. Just an okay case. I feel like that's almost the case has been that everybody's seeing. Aaron Blanchfield when she spiked down the mouthpiece. Nice one there. All right, recap coming. We'll go to random on these other ones in a minute. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday with me. Cortez, Grasso to 10, Ortega, Blades, Figueiredo, Petrino, Jamal Hill, Joe Anderson, Brito, Bo Nickel, O'Malley, Pejeda, Jandioba, Marina Rodriguez, Patty Pimblett, Manuel Torres, Conor McGregor, Macy Barber, Colby Covington, Caio Bajalio, Vinicius, Ortega, Kazama to 50, Ismail Bonfim, Brady, Strickland, Joel Alvarez, Koulibaly, Baby Shark to 50, Machado Gary, Brandon Royval, Sean Brady again. Let's see. Blanchfield, Brito, Gone, Johnny Jones, Mullins to 25, Petrino, Aspinall, Asakura, Pantoja to 50, Colby to 50, Brady, Patty, Island Perez to 50, Forrest Griffin, Cortez again, Saeed, Manel Kopp, Dalby, Sean Woodson, Yuri, Kyler Phillips, Tony Ferguson, Karen Silva, Matsumoto, Sarukian, Balato, and Roman Dolidze. Case hit. One that nobody really cares about. Leroy Duncan, Aliskarov. He stand Orange Auto. Rainer de Ritter, nice one there. Josh Van. Blanchfield to 199. Bautista to 25. Basharat. Martinez. Zhang, Marks of a Champion Auto. Chandler had a great break. Josh Van, same card. Mullins had a great break. Oliveira. Kopylov. Trey Waters. Alexa Grasso had a huge break. Bellato had a nice break. Santos. Urseg. Ribovics. And on stands in order. Chandler to 5, red. Diego Lopez, Youthquake, O'Malley, and Pejeda Kings. Rachmanov, apparently this card's in every case. Berserker, nice Helix Prates. Oralby to 8. Asakura to 50. Marab to 10. Patty to 25. Island Perez. Radiating Rookies. Frozen Fractor. Derek Lewis, Stipe, nice one there. Very nice, Jean Silva, and a Let's Go, Jan Machado Gary, SSSSSP, or whatever you want to call it. Definitely a short print. All right, we're going to go to random on these over here. Bear with me as we get to this. All right, here we go. I'm doing them right now, Rob. Doing the split decision cards right now. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to roll some dice. It's going to tell us how many times we're going to randomize all these. Here we go. Games, dice roller. Good luck. We're going 7 times on all of them. First one, Chael Sonnen, Sean Strickland. Whoever's on top on the 7th gets it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our 6, 7. Sean Strickland, big one. Next up, John Jones, Anderson Silva. 7 times. John Jones, Anderson Silva. 7 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Johnny Bones, congrats. And last but not least, Alex Pejeda, Tom Aspinall. Good luck. 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tom Aspinall, congrats. Aspinall, 7. You got it. Everybody have a great rest of the night. If you're here for Breaker's Delight, that'll run in about 10 minutes. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.